Like, no offense. Let's say like a Birdman. Right. Like, we know nobody's like in a rush to hear a Killer Birdman 16, but
these young
but he still made records that people could vibe to.
Man, that
when you build a fan base already, like with that kind of rap, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be kids that like the shit. You know what I'm saying? Then you have another fan base where now, you know, they like a certain street rap. Then they like a certain conscious rap. So it's like you gotta pick your poison, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been mad if Common would have fanned out a couple hundreds in the video. We getting money over here too.
It should have been looking like he being fake.
Selling out. No, because I remember when you was in a hoodie, hopping out of Jeeps. You know what I'm saying? I remember that guy too. You know what I mean?
He wasn't robbing people when he jumped out the Jeep though. Like,
I ain't knocking. Look, we didn't grow up. I've been gangbanging point blank. So it ain't like I'm knocking that. Like, it's just that ain't the thing that I'm gonna try to put out. Like what Amir was saying about like conscious, I was just conscious about like, man, what I want to put out to the people. And it wasn't always like, I gotta be perfect. I'm not perfect. And I wasn't like, man, it's always gotta be, we gotta rap about uplifting the people. That's my spirit. I want to rap about that too, but some of it's just having fun. Some of it talking on a song like Go, I'm talking about having a threesome. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm gonna give you all the aspects, and I feel like what we owed was to be true to who we are and true to, if we are conscious of something, then don't just go out there putting out money stuff and like you shooting if that ain't what you doing no more. Like, you know, or if you talked about it from the past and you know like, man, I'm about to lead a nation of people to believing that this is the only way for us to really make it, then man, eventually you're poisoning.
How influenced are we out here today? That's a good question.
Yeah, that's right.
Very.
So cool.
But I don't think we're any more or less influenceable, if that's a word, than we were in the past. I think it's all the same. When it looks sexy, that's the part that you go for. And if you can have a Birdman who can get on with all the money and all the fame and all the women, and he doesn't have to rhyme like Common, he doesn't have to have beats like Pete, the cheat code.
Right.
If we can do that, there are plenty of people who will skip and open that door and
do that.
Right. However,
because it's a faster way of doing things.
The culture suffers.
Right.
The culture suffers. Ultimately, the culture suffers.
Backlash to it.
You got on and you got your bread and everything's cool with you, but look at everything else. People don't think. I have artists and little dudes I work with who come to me and say, Deadass told me I don't like my rap with too many words. These niggas be wanting you to think. Like, bro, did you just tell me you don't like thinking?
I mean, I saw an interview with Uzi Vert where he was like, yo, I ain't rapping to that old school shit. You know, give me something new.
Like a little bop or something.
My thing
he said I'm a rock star.
I'm a rock star.
I'm not a rapper, I'm a rock star.
On that Gangstar Mass Appeal instrumental. You know what I'm saying?
Remember when I said
Uzi raps too. So I don't even know why he said that.
Yeah, he rap. He
definitely jumped.
Because he wanted to go a different way.
Why not though?
He wanted to go because he wanted to go a different way. Yeah. And what he was promoting at the time was not that. He wanted to go a different way. My problem with the Birdmans of the world is not that they do what they do. It's that they felt the need to insult other people in order to do it. You backpack niggas is broke. That was that was a big thing, which is why a lot of dudes started taking shots back at them. We broke, y'all corny. Like,
I didn't start nothing. I just they started with me, and I just replied.
Pete, your IG might say otherwise.
No, they be twisting it up, man. Look, man, they started popping shit.
Is stuff like that good for business?
If it's not taken personally.
It's not taken personally.
I mean, I think that, like, I'm conflicted in the area of if somebody is not like passionate about the art form and they making records, I'm conflicted only in the way because I want to see somebody make a living and get their family, you know, to a better place. But then it's a art form, so I kind of like got a sacredness to it that I feel is like this is God's gift to us that we can express ourselves in this way, and it's like holding something it's precious. You gotta like care for it. And I think, you know, good for business ain't always good for the soul. You know, it ain't always like good for your life and your evolution. So a battle, cool. You know, you come from
of course.
You know,
battle world,
battle, boom, boom. It's all good. But if it's coming from like, I mean, after that, if something get into, you know, like some type of like people getting shot and dying,
we ain't
never want none of that. Like nobody wanted that, man. We ain't not one artist that got into in music wanted that for their lives. Right. Not one person. It was like,
even if they said it on a record, they didn't really want to die.
Nah, there was a time period where that was the thing.
With that, what
definitely
people were talking about
in New York, when people had beef, you had to expect. Oh, if you run into these people,
no doubt,
it's gonna get sticky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Usually at shows, you know.
But you still didn't start rapping.
Was a nickname Shot 97 for no reason.
Right.
You know what I mean?
If it has to go that far, then nobody should be rapping.
And even then, it wasn't the rappers shooting. It was an entourage of shooting. Yeah. The street niggas they had with them
ones on the side.
Right, who felt like this was their way to get in front of the line, to get the favors from the big guy like this.
Man, is there a shift in the culture when we see these huge battles like Nas and Jay-Z, Kendrick and Drake? Do you guys expect a shift depending on who's the winner?
The shift of the whole game, you mean?
Yes.
This hot trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.